Donc là, on venait de se reposer après avoir récupéré Alcine et avoir commencé à régler les problèmes avec Daniel. Non, pas Daniel, putain. Si, c'est ça, Daniel. Alors, comment ça va, mon grand?
Oakfather preserve you. Only by a reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il a gagné des piercings quand je les respecte en barbare sauvage.
Our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Oh, quelle réponse de connard.
So do I. But one duty at a time. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
C'est marrant que quand tu prennes la spécialisation barbare sauvage, tu gagnes des piercings.
It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
J'aimerais bien revoir ce qu'il dit à propos de ça.
Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
Bah écoute, je serais ravi d'être ta famille, mon poteau.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Pourquoi j'ai envie de me marrer à chaque fois que ce mec utilise une variante du mot bear? Ok, alors...
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself.
En même temps, t'as raison, c'est tellement bon le miel. J'en ai à la maison là en ce moment. Ça faisait très longtemps que j'en avais pas.
350 years young. I've been privileged to watch saplings grow into mighty boughs.
Oh.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
J'aime bien ça aussi, ce petit détail.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
Je vais commencer par du blabla.
Wholesome is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
En fait, je la flemme. Je veux juste savoir ce qu'il pense de Halcyon, du coup.
A savvy move recruiting Halcyon to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
Ouais, je suis d'accord.
Ah. Then I expect he's told you at least some of my story. Allow me to give you my own side for a moment. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
D'accord, je t'en prie.
Is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
Mm-hmm.
And what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She
Ouais.
revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Attends, du coup... LOL.
We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, how powerful a wizard we mortals can become. We never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra.
Ouais, encore une fois, je connais cette histoire. Si vous voulez, si vous la voulez en entier.
Her boundaries. I tried to convince her. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, we come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived. I'll say
Donc ça, c'est l'histoire de Karsus.
The gist of it, he almost managed, but not quite. In his entire empire, the magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I don't discredit my reasoning. Alas, that my execution was rather less sound. I was certain that this deed of raw power draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand, and I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. Here. Place your...
You feel the tadpole quiver as you enter the dark. You see through Gale's eyes. Inside there are no pages. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you.
I'm sorry, but I had to. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, as long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. I will erupt. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern.
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know. Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie. Everything, potentially. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling, but Mother forbid me from seeking to prove my... Not my mother, I should add. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I'm sure you do, but please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Sérieusement? Je commence par un échec critique? Putain.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. I am indeed a I assume you've heard of her? Curious. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
J'ai parlé à tout le monde là, on est d'accord. J'ai parlé à Will, Gale. Ah non, Carlac. Elle est où? Elle est là. Non, elle est pas là. Carlac. Ah, elle est là.
Soldier. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Du coup, là, on était parti pour aller chercher Taniel. Enfin, le double de Taniel, plutôt. C'est... champ de bataille, je crois.
I can make some animal noises if it'll make you feel more at home.
All I wanted was to play!
Who bleeds well enough as it is?
Someone new. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
That's him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need...
Will you play with me? Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's fled. We need to track him down. Wherever the curse is the strongest, that's where he'll go.
Alors je sais que ce combat est chiant, donc je vais sauvegarder. Let's go.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends.
Donc je me souviens, il a 300 PV. Et au fur et à mesure que je tue ces alliés là, les PV du dôme descendent. Je vais le mettre là, juste devant.
Blood comes easy these days.
Ouais, là, je viens d'en tuer un, et hop, il a perdu 10 PV le bouclier. Attends, mais pourquoi tous les sorts, là, je peux pas les utiliser? Ah, c'est parce que... Ok. Non, c'est ça, il y a les techniques, je peux pas les utiliser. Pourquoi j'ai encore les sorts, alors qu'en fait, je peux même pas... Putain, quelle arnaque! C'est un peu frustrant quand même. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des faiblesses ce truc? Non. Il prend des dégâts radiants, il les prend en neutre, donc je peux tenter ça.
Death won't take me yet.
Concentrate.
Je peux pas rester là à côté du nounours, c'est pas possible. Voilà.
Another fight. Let's go.
What's the plan? Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, play?
Facile.
I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it! I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that. It shall be done.
Ouais, là encore, je préfère le laisser gérer.
Oliver, nobody is making you leave. This is your home. But it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Daniel.
Why should I go back to him? He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Daniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me. Same as for you. But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Daniel is back. He's waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded.
Attends, mais c'est pas normal. Pourquoi il a tous ses sorts et il peut pas les utiliser?
Looking ahead.
Ah d'accord, ça m'a téléporté en fait. Je vais peut-être essayer de trouver le registre en question. En haut, c'est quoi? Ah, tu es Isabelle, ok, va te faire foutre. Attends, je vais retourner au camp, parce que c'est pas normal que j'ai respect Alcine.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou...
Mais c'est pas normal que j'ai encore mes... Au pire, attends, non.
Fate, dost thou require as the...
Il n'a pas besoin de charisme, on est d'accord. Barde, paladin, occultiste et ensorceleur. Ouais, je m'en bats les couilles. En vrai, est-ce qu'il a besoin de dextérité? Sachant que les classes qui ont des attributs... Sachant que les classes qui ont des avantages dans une stat, ils ont 17 dans la stat en question. Si là j'ai 16 et 15, en vrai ça va. Quitte à faire un double, autant le laisser en druide et après rajouter le barbare. Non, je vais le laisser en cercle de la lune, je pense. Donc là j'ai l'aspect du druide. Donc là je peux me remettre en barbare. Par contre lui il a sa aspect niveau 5 je crois. Ah bah ça va, je suis niveau 5. Enfin niveau 3 je veux dire. En vrai, attends. Je vais quand même rechecker le truc du cœur sauvage parce que ça m'intrigue. Donc, barbare. Wild Magic, je connais depuis le temps. Cœur d'ours. Ça fait quoi, cœur d'ours? Ah, c'est encore un truc pour se soigner en fait. Donc en vrai, j'ai même pas besoin du truc de guerrier. Donc en gros, c'est tout. C'est juste que ça donne une technique différente selon ta classe. Il n'y a rien d'autre? Ah bah c'est ça, ok. Ça utilise une technique. Bon, je trouve que c'est un peu du gâchis alors que Wild Magic, il y a plein d'effets différents. Alors que Wild Magic, non seulement tu as plein d'effets différents, mais en plus, au niveau 6, tu gagnes des bonus d'attaque et en plus, tu peux regagner ou redonner un emplacement de magie à tes alliés. Oh bah Wild Magic, c'est largement le mieux. Autant la forme d'ours aurait été RP, mais en fait Wild Magic c'est clairement le mieux. Est-ce que j'ai des sorts qui nécessitent de la concentration? Pas tellement. Donc je pense que je vais prendre ça. Attends, croissance d'épines, qu'est-ce que c'est déjà? Une zone des pointes qui réduisent la capacité de déplacement. Et si elle se déplace, elle se prend 2d4 perforants. Oh! Ah mais il n'y a que des trucs avec de la concentration là, c'est méga chiant. Bon. Non, vu le combat qu'on vient de faire, je pense que je vais faire un repos long. Ah putain, 35. Il ne manque pas grand chose pour un repos long complet. Et je comprends pas, ils vont où les autres quand je scinde la pile? Bon, du coup, je vais essayer d'aller là. Ah, Ombre-Cœur, qu'est-ce qu'il y a, cocotte?
It's difficult. Use the tadpole. The connection. I'm sure. I trust you. I don't remember how it started.
Et donc là, c'est son flashback.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. That's all I remember. Lady Shah. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
With haste.
Est-ce que je vais même dans le bon sens? Je suis même pas sûr en vrai. Là, faut que j'aille à l'ouest, grosso modo. Donc en vrai, je suis dans la bonne direction. Ouais, c'est bon.
Bloated like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
He's been cursed to the hells and back.
Putain, 200 PV. Oh, quelle horreur. Alors, il est immunisé à tous les dégâts physiques et au tonnerre. Ok, donc faut que je l'achète avec tout, faut que je l'attaque avec tout sauf avec ça. Qu'est-ce que je peux lui lancer là? Ah bah tiens, un petit rayon de lune, ça va te faire du bien. Ah, le feu, ça a l'air de bien marcher par contre. Bon, l'avantage... Ah la vache! C'est que ça fait mal ça! Il est immunisé au tonnerre, donc je peux pas lui faire une vague tonnante. Le problème c'est que... pas lui faire grand chose en vrai. Attends, mais j'y pense. Si je l'attaque là, il va quand même se prendre les dégâts de feu, on est d'accord? Oui, c'est ça, il se prend que les dégâts de feu et les dégâts d'acide de mes armes. Est-ce que c'est pas l'heure d'une petite boule de feu? Oui. Ah putain, j'avais pas vu ces deux-là par contre. Bon, vous par contre, vous allez reculer s'il vous plaît. Voilà. Et je vais en profiter pour soigner un peu celui de mon équipe qui a le plus perdu de vie. C'est Alcine. Voilà, bébounet. Pour l'instant, les attaques normales, entre guillemets, ça a l'air de bien marcher. Et au prochain tour, je ferai un soin de groupe avec Ombrecoeur, je pense. Ah, comment ça, chemin interrompu? Ah, faut que je bouge, ok. Voilà, c'est pas grand chose, mais au moins, ça va nous permettre de tenir un peu plus. Bon, c'est bon. Voilà. Voilà.
Pity we had to kill him. He seemed more lonely than cruel.
Bon, du coup, c'est ici que je dois trouver un registre. Parler à Alcine au campement, ok. Je ferai ça dans un petit moment, chouchou.
That's curious.
Voilà. Donc, je reviens au camp vite fait. Alors, tu es où chez Chouchounet? Tu es où? Tu es là-bas.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Et effectivement, Tanya, elle est là.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
This orb. Gale carries a most dire burden.
Ben voilà. Donc maintenant, on peut... On va retourner voir le random BG là, il était où? Oh putain, il est tout là-haut. Je vais repasser à l'auberge.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
Pardon. Je crois que ce mec, je l'avais déjà rencontré maintenant que j'y pense, mais j'avais jamais fait la quête. Je crois que j'avais dû le rencontrer dans ma première partie, mais j'étais tellement salé de ne pas avoir pu recruter Alcine qu'au final, j'avais même pas fait cette quête-là. Voilà, il est là. Wesh.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Yep, le voilà.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer. There is no justice for traitors, only pain. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone. didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
C'est ce que j'allais dire, tu l'as cru?
The Dark Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Je sais pas. Le problème que j'ai là, c'est que elle était entre guillemets obligée de servir le tribun de la nuit. Et le tribun lui a dit « Ah, mais je te promets, hein, je vais pas leur faire de mal pour... Oh, alors, ben, cela dit, elle a tenu sa promesse dans un sens. Elle leur a pas fait de mal. Elle leur a juste dit « Faites-vous mal ». Mais en vrai...
What I did was wrong. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her! That doesn't matter! I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. You have been judged, and
this is worth the cost.
Can't afford to let up.
Allez, ça dégage.
am I to do?
And these things have stayed interesting.
Bon, bah une fois que ça c'est fait, qu'est-ce qu'il nous reste à faire? Ben, aller autour. Donc c'est parti.
Can't wait to sell this.
Je vais regarder si quand je fais le...
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positive. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. Won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Dog wags his tail. A small bag he gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out.
Ah ben voilà. Mais non. En fait, c'est dans le sac que j'aurais dû faire ça. Ok. C'est un peu pète couille, mais au moins on a de l'avance quand même. Voilà.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Quoi? Non. 600 PV? Pardon? Tu sais quoi? On va revenir en arrière. Hein? On va faire ça. Oh la vache! Mais non. Comment ça se fait que j'avais jamais vu ça avant? Passé 15 000 fois par ce fucking péage et j'ai jamais vu ce PNJ avant. C'est quand même fou cette histoire. Ouais, va te faire foutre. Hein.
We're close. I can feel it. The absolute. Its power is strong here.
Bon. Quelle heure il est? Ok, ça va, j'ai encore le temps. Bonjour.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
It's risky to enter Moonrise. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions. Steel yourself.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Bien sûr. Oh, un marchand.
We are each of us threads in her design.
Bonjour.
If you have coin, then show it.
Hmm. Ah. Ah bah là, 2 points plus 1, c'est encore mieux. Arme du titan, cette arme inflige des dégâts nécrotiques égaux à votre multiplicateur de force. Ouh, je prends ça pour Alcine toute la vie. Hallebarde de vigilance, plus 1 d'initiative. Lorsque vous effectuez un jet d'attaque dans le cadre d'une réaction, vous le faites en situation d'avantage. Ah, les attaques de réaction sont en avantage. Bah, j'ai enfin trouvé une arme mieux que celle que j'ai là. Les dégâts de feu, c'est bien. Mais là, tu vois, elle fait 2d6 plus 2, alors que celle-là fait 1d10 plus 4. Donc, en vrai, mes dégâts minimum sont effectivement plus hauts. Bon ben, épée de longue flamme, tu m'as servi pendant très longtemps. Tu peux reposer en paix maintenant. LOL. Ensuite, il y a plein d'épées courtes là. Tant que le porteur est en position d'avantage. Épée des ombres saisissantes, elle fait... Celle-là, elle est meilleure. Celle-là fait un D6 plus 1, celle-là fait un D6 plus 4. Ok, donc ça c'est bon. Qu'est-ce que j'ai à vendre sinon? Alcine peut équiper les arbalètes de poing, cela dit. Est-ce que Ombrecoeur peut équiper un arc? Elle peut, mais elle a le voleur de sort actuellement. Donc, je peux filer l'arc des titans à Ombrecoeur. Et vendre le voleur de sort. Voilà.
Get moved.
I've got a long road ahead.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams.
What's next, I wonder?
Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually. Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
What's next?
Yes, you did. She
All's
gives
well
them
that
to you
ends.
fully formed.
Not as bad as it could have.
Can you hear her?
Of many hearts.
Still breathing.
One soul.
Despite everything.
Of many thoughts. One mind.
To stand this close to her power. I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the Lantern Bearer. To think the Absolute graces such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Let's get going.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Voilà, ma petite ombre cœur, elle a une petite carte maintenant. Bon.
And what's to say they couldn't be us? They say the General rewards them as serving well. And what about that?
Where do you hail?
I did as I was told! Followed every order I was given!
The facts suggest otherwise.
Take it up with Minthara! She's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy
Ok,
washes
donc,
over you, filling the room.
elle a bien parlé de Minthara cette fois, donc j'imagine qu'elle est bel et bien encore en vie.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not...
You ain't serious.
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of.
We did as we were told!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you!
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But the zeal without efficacy is... We're too close to the ending. Kill them, quickly.
What? You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my...
Try again.
No.
Or better yet, I'm sure the results will...
Of course, my lord. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal! No! Please.
In another greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now.
Oh, c'est intéressant.
This has something to do with this Catholic. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. Nothing sickens you more than a man who is unkillable. But to a veteran deviant such as yourself, it is but a matter of time.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Protection contre la mort. Ok, dans le plus grand des calmes, on dit donc. Attends. Ah, il est au-dessus, je crois.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
Bonjour.
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient. Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Caution. Hesitation. You fear power even when it's offered freely. Would you waste the Absolute's gifts as well? I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm, I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
Oui, madame, bien,
The
madame.
shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Bah écoute ma cocotte, je suis ravie de la prendre. C'est là...
Not for communal use, it seems.
Non, c'est pas là. Excuse-moi, je cherche la chambre de Balthazar. Ah, je crois que c'est juste là. On va y aller après. D'abord, je vais regarder un peu ce qui se passe autour. J'espérais retrouver Mintara. Attends, en vrai, je vais checker vite fait comment on la retrouve une fois qu'on arrive à la tour. Ok. Elle peut rencontrer dans l'acte 2. Ah, recrutement. Alors, un... Donc là, ils disent, si tu veux sauver les druides et la recruter, tu dois l'assommer. Ah, attends, je crois que ça va pas être possible. Parce que ils disent qu'il faut qu'elle soit assommée pendant qu'elle est temporairement hostile et pas en plein combat. Donc si ça se trouve, ça va même pas marcher. Ah bah j'espère pas, j'espère que j'aurai pas encore à tout refaire, ce serait chiant. Okay, donc le mausolée il est là, au-dessus de la maison de la guérison. Non, je crois que ça va pas marcher. Alors il faut aller la chercher dans la prison. Ok, donc la tour, il faut descendre des escaliers au sud-ouest. Ça doit être par là, je pense. Je pense pas que ce soit une zone interdite. Regarde, la zone n'est pas en rouge. Bonjour, bonjour. Je suis une âme éveillée.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand knows must succeed.
Ok, je vais essayer de faire le tour. Bonjour, bonjour. Vous auriez pas vu une elfe noire par hasard? Ah. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Huh. Ah, il y a une porte là, j'avais point vu.
Wonder what's past this.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Come on, open up.
All right, what now?
Ouais, d'accord, c'était ouvert de ce côté-là, what the fuck.
Burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Attends, mais du coup, elle est vraiment pas là? Oh, bordel. Bon, ben, je crois que je vais encore devoir refaire tout le jeu.
Must have been unworthy.
It is impossible to keep a garment clean down here.
You'll find it all the harder once we're off on the march.
If you think I'm walking all the way to Baldur's Gate without a litter.
Attends, là, c'est d'où je viens. Donc, si je vais là, il y a quoi?
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day.
Oh putain, sérieusement? Bon, ben je vais devoir arrêter là, hein, j'ai pas le choix. Vu que apparemment, il suffisait pas juste de l'assommer pour faire ça. Enfin. Bon, bah, je sais pas quand sera le prochain stream, mais en attendant la prochaine, je vous dis chalut.